Yeah, I think that's all. We have everyone who have we know everyone each other. So let's continue. So uh, now very important in pharmacovigilance is with respect to we can divide this into case input, case intake, case processing, case output, aggregate output, and analysis of these outputs. Now, case input are nothing but the information, source of information for adverse reactions. So some of the organizations will have call centers which will be receiving this information related to any adverse reactions to the products or product complaints, etc. So that is a source of input, and this is again should be from the quality assurance point of view or from the audit or inspection point of view. The team might be using some applications for recording these calls into a database, like pulling out the information from the calls and then start incorporating into the uh, database for reporting or for moving into the next step where they start processing and then reporting of these information. So the some of the experience that I can share is these might be some vendors or local vendors, local language vendors, etc. So first thing which might come from the auditor point of view is whether the vendors are qualified. Second is the application which is used is a validated application because that is incorporating the GXP related data with respect to patients' information with of experiences of product like adverse drug reactions, serious adverse events, product complaints, etc. So this is an important source or input for the ICSRs or the safety related information. Then we have clinical trials. Most of you are well experienced in clinical trials. You must have seen how the adverse events or serious adverse events or reactions or SUSAs, etc., are the sources of SAEs. So my experience as a quality assurance, in both in GCP and pharmacovigilance. So when I go to site audits or clinical trial site audits, most of the time I see that there is inadequate documentation of these serious adverse events. So, like for example, if the investigator has recorded an adverse event which is not serious, but later after some period of time, the adverse event is upgraded to serious adverse events. So that kind of documentations are not adequate enough, not complete enough. When was the adverse event considered as serious adverse event? What is the date? Do we have enough documentation of this? So that is something which we have seen, and these essays are either documented late or not documented adequately, or not reported as per the requirement to the regulatory authorities, to the ethics committee, or to the sponsors, etc. So, and to the other sites as well. So this is something, and when these informations are received in the pharmacovigilance department, then they need to be processed and reported to the regulatory authorities within a timeline. So that is something which we need to focus, whether the information is received on time, whether the information is complete. The investigator might inform the sponsor and might not have complete information or might not have reported complete information. As a processor or as a case intake person, I will always send up a follow-up query to uh, the site or to the investigator asking for additional information which might not be reported, or the investigator might have not considered the information as important for reporting to the sponsor.